We back, baby.
We're back. Welcome back to the show, dude. This is Below the Rim number 13. 13, I think. I'm Riley Schaefer.
And I'm Ryan Schaefer.
And, you know, man, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
With all due respect.
Thanks for tuning in, dude. Please, I probably should have pressed that after I said this. That's why I pressed it too soon. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I mean, how many fucking times do we got to ask?
Hey, we hit 100.
We did hit 100,
Guys,
bro. Let's celebrate.
100.
Let's celebrate good times, you know? That's how I felt when I saw it hit 100.
Hell yeah.
You know? And then
Thanks, guys.
we got all the way up to 108.
And then
I woke up the next day, we lost 9.
Woke up and didn't have 100.
That's how
Bro,
it
we
felt.
went to sleep happy, woke up sad.
Yeah, woke up sad, dude. Why are you guys fucking with our mental health? That's not cool.
What 9 of you got together?
Yeah, 9 people said, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck these guys. That's what 9 people said.
Yeah, fuck them.
And to those 9 people, we say it right back, you know? We're digging in. We're going to compete out here. Yeah, so anyways.
We're digging in.
We're digging in, dude. We didn't plan on doing an episode today.
Dude, this was the most last-minute episode we've had.
Yeah, we've never had an episode last minute. We had to move this couch in here.
This interview was last second. This couch, we literally got in here 7 minutes ago. We like almost broke the wall. Our guest, we started talking to him yesterday, and this was the quickest.
Yeah, it was definitely the quickest like appearance from like the time we got in contact.
Shout out our guest.
Shout out our guest.
On it.
Great guy for just being on it and just coming on so fast.
Great guy, great name. He's just solid guy.
Yeah, dude. The Zoom call thing, man. This
right here just looks so good.
Yeah, dude. I know. You're welcome.
No, we're pointing at the camera because the Zoom.
Oh, the camera. Oh, like the quality. Yeah.
Fucks up every time. Every 5 minutes, Zoom wants to.
Dude. Yeah. So leave a review, like I said, on Apple, Spotify, and Google Play, and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's all we ever have to announce. You know what I mean? That's just to get us started.
Yeah,
okay?
that's the news we got here,
bro. So what's it called? How'd your weekend go? Do anything exciting?
Oh, no, I'm just getting ready for this game tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's game day. I've had a.
Oh yeah, for your men's league.
Game day. It's fucking game day. It's fucking game day, baby. So after the last game was Wednesday. I don't know why they have all these old men playing 2 games in 3 days, but.
Yeah, but you guys are on a pretty tight schedule.
Completely. Yeah, dude. I hurt my back on Wednesday.
You got it blown out?
I'm ashamed to say that I hurt my back.
Why'd you hurt your back?
That's what I'm ashamed. I don't even know how I hurt my back. That's how you know you're getting old. Isn't that the sign of old age when your back hurts without knowing why your back hurts?
Dude, my back fucking hurt when I played it against you the other day.
That court. I left that court and my back is
I think it's the concrete.
Yeah,
it's definitely the concrete.
It's bad for your knees. They just leave out your back. They just completely leave out the fact that your back is going to break.
Bro, it's and that's why it's crazy to see a guy like LeBron. He's 36, bro. Almost 36.
Bro, we're talking about outdoor basketball. you just
I wore the hat, bro. I'm in a LeBron mood.
How did you fucking manage to bring LeBron into a men's league conversation?
Hey, but bro, with the thing with men's league, dude, I was thinking about it too is
dude, should we put the
highlight? Oh, yeah, you have a little highlight.
Don't put the highlight.
You got a little Ball is Life-esque tape going on.
No, let's put the roast. The nice roast. The guy that kind of roasted me. He didn't really roast me.
Oh, yeah, we'll put that up. Yeah, this guy.
Bro, can we just talk about it? That's just being.
Bro, let's talk about being white basketball
just being
players.
a white basketball player. It's just what you get.
Being a white basketball player is interesting because as a white person in America,
you're the majority.
You're the majority usually. And then when you're on a basketball court, you're people notice.
The guy that you're the dorky kid in class.
Yeah, you have to earn your respect as a white basketball player.
What I do like about being a white basketball player and going to a park, the expectations are always shit.
Yeah, all they really expect you to be able to do is kind of shoot. Maybe
if I make a left-handed layup, I get some respect. Like the easiest things will get you.
Yeah, being a white basketball player,
you could dribble.
Dude, what do you think being a white? Here's the thing, bro.
Being a white basketball player is like you'll never really get full credit. You'll never be like looked at or fully respected. Like that's how I feel.
Dude, you know what always irked me
I go out
too?
and shit on these guys, and I still get comments like that.
These guys, you want to clarify that?
No, no, the men's league, the men's league.
I know.
League. don't fucking do that.
Oh man, you almost got canceled.
These old men.
Dude, no, that's the thing, bro. Like as a white basketball player, like people always just assume, like, bro, you know what?
Ass. They just assume your ass.
You know what? You know what gets me the most, and this happened to me a lot when I was in high school, is you're a white basketball player and people that tweet about you or like scouts, if you dunk on someone, they go, "Oh my God, he's sneakily athletic."
Yeah, his athleticism is very underrated.
Did you see that athleticism just sneak up on the defender there?
Yeah, sneaky. One of the most sneaky athletes of his class.
Yeah, and basically what they're really trying to say is you're Caucasian and you shouldn't be playing above the rim.
Yeah,
and I don't. That's why we called this podcast Below the Rim.
We agree. Just stay below the rim.
Yeah, stay below the rim, bro. Below the rim players have significantly longer careers. I'm always trying to tell guys.
I've never had a knee injury. I've never had one knee injury.
Bro, we're not athletic. And I'm a knock on wood here, but I try to tell people we're not athletic enough to tear our ACLs. You have to be pretty athletic to tear your ACL.
You have to guard guards to tear your ACL, I think, or jump. It's either guarding guards or jumping.
Bro, I for sure guard guards.
But you're the center.
In pickup ball, I'm for sure a 5. That's hilarious. That if you're above 6'1",
every time we play pickup, Riley's the center.
But I don't like play like a center. Let's not sit here and just disrespect me.
I'm talking about your teammates. They just automatically put Riley in the post.
Well, they don't put me anywhere. They don't tell me where to play.
They do try. Last time they tried to tell you to go to the block.
Bro, okay. That was racist of them to do because I could tell from the moment I stepped on that court they were disrespecting.
The second you were dribbling the ball up the court, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Now I know how I look and I know how I move, but like it's just I don't know, bro. We talked about those guys last episode.
I will say I don't look at myself like on camera, like when I play. It's been years since I've done that.
Yeah. You got some quality film.
No, not in that way. I mean, if I was watching me, I wouldn't think I'm shit either. I look like a I don't look like I'm gonna.
Oh, bro, me and you.
I don't look like I'm about to drop 30.
Me and you both have pretty like our highlights are just solid. They're just solid, you know.
Yeah.
Like I would like my highlight tape. Even if I was like a top prospect, wouldn't get a lot of views.
Dude, the only thing that gets views is dunks.
Dunks and like
I'm just deep threes. If you shoot a deep three, you're good.
I'm not a flashy player. I got too much respect for the game.
Do you?
All that crisscrossing applesauce? No, it's not for me.
Yeah, fucking peanut butter and jelly. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude. That's not it, bro. But I just think it's weird that like people just are so prejudiced in athletics.
Brother, yeah. How funny that the guy didn't know he was talking to us.
Who?
On that comment, like he had no idea.
Oh my God! Yeah, we'll put the comment up again, bro. This guy
didn't even. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Get a little closer,
I like him. I do like the guy. He's a nice guy, but he didn't even know who he was talking right to. The guy he's talking about.
Yeah, dude, that was weird, bro.
And any white basketball player can probably relate. Honestly, I mean, I'd be surprised if they couldn't relate.
Dude, you know what's wild? Too is like there's no other time in life
where we're the minority.
Where you're the minority in America.
It's fine.
Where you have to prove yourself at that level as a white person.
Because the only place is a basketball court.
The only place is a basketball court. White privilege, not real on a basketball court.
Yeah. I will say
that's just not real.
Court, white privilege is not a thing.
Every other instance, man, like there's times, mediocre white people are successful just because they're white.
I had a fat guy say, I got a mismatch. I had a fat guy who was 5'10". I'm guessing that because he was shorter than me, way shorter than me.
Oh, bro, that's so disrespectful.
Shorter than me and wider than me and said, I got a mismatch. And
bro, that's like...
Dude, that shit pisses me off.
And that's when you dig in and
I'm like, dude, you've never...
Yeah,
what?
That's the word, bro. That happens to me sometimes. Like I'll have a guy be like, "Oh, do him," and I'm like, "All right, bro. I don't play hard defense. In pickup.
You're on an island."
But now I'm gonna sit down and like actually try to guard you because that's fucking annoying. Like,
yeah.
It's one thing if it's a player I respect, but when you're getting disrespected by a guy I already didn't have respect for, like I'm just out there trying to have a good time. That's when it's a problem. But that's pretty hilarious, bro. When a shitty player ISOs you in pickup, nothing funnier.
Dude, yeah, I was laughing when I was guarding him. I was like, dude, you really think this is gonna go how you want it to?
He's like, yeah, dude, this is. And then when they don't score, it's a foul.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that'll probably happen tomorrow. It's happened both games so far.
Dude,
even if I've had 2 good games and I'm still getting called out.
Bro, it's the hair. You look like Eminem. You can't be.
Dude, Eminem got some respect. Eminem got his respect.
Eminem was in a similar.
I just gotta start spitting out here.
He was in a similar position to us. He really was.
Dude, he was the white.
People said, "Oh, I don't know if you can do it, Marshall." And his name's Marshall.
Yeah,
I mean, Ryan and Riley are pretty white ass names. Marshall, that's pretty white, yeah.
I don't know if that's white or just fucking weird. That's just a fucking weird
Marshall,
name,
yeah, that's a store. That's a department store.
But Marshall Mathers kind of goes.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's funny how much I used to like Eminem when I was younger, and now I just don't. I can't listen to an Eminem song.
Yeah, bro, his songs are just fucking dark.
Dude, I just don't want to kill my mom, you know?
Yeah, or my girlfriend. Or my daughter.
Dude, that guy's a legitimate psychopath. I can't believe he would just call it art and just pass it off. Like, when he did Kim, you remember that song? Have you ever heard that song, Kim?
Yeah.
Man, if you've never heard Kim, let me tell you, man.
Do yourself
not safe for work.
Do yourself a disservice and listen to that.
Yeah, if you want to fucking ruin your day, go listen to Kim by Eminem. Bro, he did that song.
But if you're already like thinking about getting rid of your significant other, don't listen to that.
Dude, I just don't know.
You don't need anything to push you over the edge, you know?
Why would you ever kill your wife? Or
dude,
girlfriend?
I know every time I watch Dateline, and I'm just like, you really thought you're going to get away with this? Like, bro, you don't watch Dateline?
Bro, it's always the husband or wife. That's who every time
I watch, I'm like, fuck, this is going to be a good one. And every time it's the husband.
Bro, they always try to blue ball you too about 12 minutes into every Dateline. They give you like a rent. They're like, but the mailman was, and you're like, oh shit, the
mailman was fucking her too.
Yeah, and you're like, oh fuck, it could have been the mailman. It could have. And then, but then at the end, you find out it's the guy you knew from the beginning who it was. And then I love the happy couple. They always show like their wedding photo. And then they have like a couple friends. Or like
they show like the
blood at the scene.
Yeah, and then like the sibling like on a dark, gloomy day at the cemetery, just like looking at the tombstone. Yeah, bro. They really make those shows just
rinse and repeat, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe all those stories are real, though. That's the wildest part.
That is the wildest part. Every time I watch it, I tell who I'm watching it with, I'm just like, can you believe this is real? Someone did this?
Dude, yeah, I just couldn't. I don't know, man. I've been pretty mad before, but I've never thought of killing a guy, you know?
Yeah, and then just like dismembering him and putting him in your freezer in the garage.
Also, how frustrating would it be to be accused of murder that you didn't commit?
Dude, you see the people who really didn't do it, and then you're like, dude, you're not going to defend yourself harder?
Dude, I would be
you're about to get locked.
I'll scream at someone if they tell me I didn't close the chip bag, you know? Like,
yeah, you don't, though.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll do that. Like,
yeah, dude, and that's the same thing with like the Me Too movement. Like these guys that
okay, all right,
the guys who are like, if you got, dude, if me or you got accused of doing anything,
yeah,
bro, I'm getting I'm getting in front of a camera and telling the whole world I didn't do it.
Good thing we have this like mediocre platform to like address things like that.
Yeah. Like, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
If somebody's saying you R-worded someone, are you gonna fucking?
Yeah, if someone accused me of R-wording, bro, I'm straight up. I mean, I would be like so mad, like I don't even know. I see people get accused and then end up getting let off because there's like more evidence that it truly wasn't them, and I'm just like, bro, how are you keeping your composure?
Yeah, how do you keep your cool when someone is saying you R-worded them and you're just like in jail waiting to get tried on trial and you're just not gonna go crazy? Like, how do you just keep your cool?
Dude, I'll be close to coming to blows if someone tells me that I ate the last piece of birthday cake. They go, yo, I know you ate that last piece of cake. I say, dude, do you want to get a black eye? Do I need to assault you, mom? And then that's when I turn on some Eminem and I'm like, you know what, dude, this guy's got some points.
This guy's got some points.
Yeah, he's got some points, dude. No. But no, dude, yeah, being accused of like something as serious as, you know, rape or murder, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, I just don't know how you, like, if you're truly innocent, how you don't defend the living hell out of yourself.
Dude, I mean,
have some balls, huh?
What do you got to lose at this point?
Stand up, yeah. I mean, it's literally your life on the line.
I think it's more suspicious. Dude, the people who I know did it are the ones that are, like, extra calm. You ever see, like, a real serial killer being, like, at his sentencing date?
Yeah, because, like, that sentencing compared to cutting somebody's head off is just nothing. They're like, this is fine. I'm going to...
It's funny when they're, like, bad liars because you're like, bro, you just killed a guy. You can't just lie about it.
Bro, or when they're, like, going over the crazy details in the courtroom and they're just sitting there stone-faced.
They're like, yeah, so you cut off both of his arms and and fed them to his dog?
They just look straight ahead.
And they're just like...
No emotion.
Yeah, dude, just the level of sociopath you got to be to just... I could probably do it, though.
You can get away with it?
Yeah, easily. Bro, getting away with murder is not that hard.
Dude, we do say this a lot.
We talk... I know, I say it a lot.
We do say it a lot.
I say it a suspicious amount.
Yeah, it's come on, guys.
Bro, if I ever get falsely accused, they're going to use this against me, but
yeah.
I think it's... God, bro.
You got a limp one? You got a limp one?
Yeah, bro. I need some Blue Chew. This is brought to you by Blue Chew.
When you need to get it up.
Dude, no, I think I could definitely, I could for sure kill a guy if it was random. And that's how you get away with it, guys. Take notes.
You cannot kill anybody you know.
Yeah, people are so stupid.
They'll always find you.
If you know a guy and you're like, I want to kill that guy, it's too late. People know you know that guy.
Yep, you know him.
But if you know a guy and no one knows you know that guy, then maybe you could do it.
Or if it's just a complete stranger. I don't know why you're going to kill a complete stranger, but that's the way to get away with it.
Yeah, it's got to be a stranger. It's definitely got to be nighttime or early morning.
And when they're, like, out doing an errand.
You know who I want to interview, who we should have on this podcast? We should do, like, a 3-hour episode.
Yep.
Where we just call Chris joggers. No, not Chris Hansen. Where we just call, you know how every Dateline is always a guy walking his dog or jogging that finds the body in the river? Or the lake. He's like, yeah, I was just doing my morning run by the river.
Stumbled upon this head.
Yeah, I just want to interview all the people that have found dead bodies by rivers.
Dude, yeah. If anybody can link us up with someone who's found a dead body.
Yeah, if you know a guy that's just, that was taking a stroll one morning and just saw, somebody's
have you ever thought about, like, when I do watch them, I'm like, imagine, like, just, like, you woke up that day. You just thought you're going for your morning jog.
I'd probably throw up and, like, not call the police because I would be worried.
Oh, I got all my DNA all over him.
Yeah,
I just threw up all over him. I didn't do it,
dude. That would be the worst if you find the body.
Dude, yeah, what do you?
And they accuse you.
You can't touch. You don't want to touch.
Well, yeah, that's not.
You want to get your shoes away, the shoe prints.
Yeah, dude. Or how about when someone dies, like, accidentally?
We sound like such idiots. Keep going though. We're on one.
Yeah,
we're on one. Baby.
Yeah, we're clearly not forensic detectives, but, like,
this has nothing to do with our guest today, but it's okay.
When someone gets anyone who finds this and sees, like, his name on the episode, and listens to this part,
if he watches it,
yeah, he'll be like, dude,
we didn't talk about any of this with him. We kept it real cool.
Our guest, real good guy for giving us some of his time, as all of our guests are, but we were just annoyed because of I think it was mainly our end, is our connection was so bad. I've never had a Zoom call that laggy, so we're gonna have to do a lot of editing.
Yeah,
which sucks because he would be in the middle.
We don't know if it was us though, because last one with T. Ross went really well.
Yeah,
we had no interruptions. He was all okay. Let's be real. No knock on the guy. He was in the gym.
That's true. I don't know what the Wi-Fi is like over there.
We don't know what the Wi-Fi is like out there.
Yeah. But he is a professional trainer.
NBA skills trainer.
NBA skills trainer. 24 years old. We found that out. We did not know that. He's been doing it for a good while. He's really built his brand up, man. He's big on YouTube and Instagram.
R2B-ball?
Yeah, R2B-ball.
Yeah, his name is Ryan Razooky.
Ryan Razookey, great guy, dude. Wish we could have got some more, like, there was some stuff I don't know, the Zoom, you're going to see in this call, like, we're not this awkward.
The rhythm was just off. Ryan, if you see this, the rhythm was just off.
And he knows it, and we know it, and we're not going to sit here and just make excuses for ourselves, but.
Dude, if he did watch this, he'd watch the first 20 minutes and be like, wow, they were nothing like that.
Yeah, dude. We probably seem fake, honestly. But what are we going to do?
If he watched any of our podcasts, he'd get it.
Dude, but my thing is, like, I'm not going to
time.
fuck around with a guy who's, like, nice enough to give us his time like that. And then that.
No, yeah, we for sure couldn't talk about this with him.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to be like, yo, Ryan, so do you think you could get away with murder?
Yeah, we know you live out there in El Cajon.
Dude, we should just start treating all our guests like they're just, like, it's just what we're doing right now.
Dude, yeah, that does take, like, we got to get to that point, huh, guys?
But
would you guys like to see us talk to guests like this?
You know what, guys? Here's the problem too: is we need people. We need to get people in person, man. We just do.
Well, now we got this nice couch.
Like we had it in person last week. You saw how much better that was.
Shout out, Just.
Shout out, Just.
Yo! There we go. Let's see.
There we go. That's a lot better.
There we go.
Right on, man. So you just got done working out?
Yeah, we finished all our workouts, and then one of my players came and we just played some ones.
Right on.
When did you open the Hoops House?
February 25th of last year.
Nice, man. What's it like having your own gym, man? That's got to be the dream, especially as a trainer.
The greatest thing in the world. There is nothing like it, and I feel bad for anybody who doesn't have their own. It's like. It's I can't explain it. I can't, like, the amount of like how much has changed the way I run my business and how I conduct my business. And now I have so many different strategies that I can take on and different forms of income and different ways to help people. And just I can't explain it any other way. Like I'm way more than a trainer now for the amount of people that I can help and work with and things that I can do by myself and with the people I work with.
Yeah, you got a lot of platforms, man. I saw you got like 130,000 on the YouTube too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How long you been putting up videos on there?
So I had some prior, around obviously February this year. So about a year after I opened the gym, I kind of started posting more on YouTube. I'd always post a little bit here and there. I was working on some stuff. Never really had any direction of what I wanted to do there. Still trying to find some direction on what I want to do there, but. Around February, COVID time, right before actually that, I said, you know what, I'm gonna come in an hour early or leave an hour late. I'm gonna just try to make a tutorial every day or try to post, every other day. So I started posting a ton of tutorials on YouTube, grew it up to 40,000, and then COVID hit and it was the best thing in the world. And, I had a bunch of influencers, creators, and high-level players come through. So that was good for the things that we do here.
How has COVID affected the way you train guys? Has it at all?
Not the way we train. I mean, we just make sure that we temperature check everybody as they walk through, and that we.
They didn't shut you down though.
No, dude. A cop walked in here and asked to sign his daughter up.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
That's what we like to.
You gotta love San Diego, man.
Yeah. We haven't had anybody, we haven't had any issues, man. It's been awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's it called, man? We have a lot of like trainer related questions for you too. I personally was wondering why so many train, like I've watched some of your stuff and everything you do translates. I don't see you doing any gimmicky stuff. What do you think of like the trainers that just are out here kind of, I mean, there's a lot of them just doing a lot of gimmicky, like float activation, dribble.
No. Hey, I actually love that stuff. I love that stuff. As weird as this sounds, I love that stuff. And I take those people very seriously. They're good at what they do. I could not take myself seriously doing that though. That's not the way that I teach. The way I teach is so like, I learned the game so fundamental, dribble 1-2 pull up, hesitation pull up, drive, put a shoulder in someone, finish, over the top, go up strong. Like I know all the techniques and the nuances to things, but so often a lot of the kids we train are not even close to the level of being able to even bother with those techniques, that it doesn't make sense for me to teach those things. I do think it's really beneficial for some players that work with those things, but I know that I can get crazy good development without doing all that extra. I mean, I think it has a purpose. I think it's definitely beneficial for people who need to build a lot of coordination and, those things, but I wouldn't teach it. I like it though.
Okay. And then is there beef like in the trainer community, like just amongst like dudes like stealing each other's players or like claiming guys that really weren't their guys? Like I see a lot of that kind of stuff. Does that happen a lot or no? Kinda.
Yeah. I mean, I've been blessed and lucky not to deal with any of that stuff. But I have seen it before where like you train certain people and then they train with another trainer. And one thing that I know works really well for me is that I just don't take credit for anybody that I work with. So I never have those issues just because, I mean, even if I developed a kid from the ground up, I mean, he's going to work with 15 other coaches by the time he makes it to the pros. We all had an input and, you know, it takes a village to raise anybody and develop anybody. So you'll never see me out there saying like, that is my player. I trained him. Like,
I got him to the league.
They're the dude that was sweating. They were the one who was, and the ones who make it are the ones who beg me and text me to get in the gym. So I'm not out here begging for players to pull up on me. So
That's good, man.
When you get like a new client, what's your approach to how you put together like a plan for a specific player?
So because of the way that we run things here, typically everybody joins our group classes. We don't really do a whole lot of individuals. So it's not really a ton of just like planned for that one kid and their development. And honestly, we're not working with hundreds of the top players in the city. And it's a long-winded response to even go on that. I have worked with a lot of players, top players in the city, and I have developed some of them to go on and play college, play pro, etc. But I don't want to take on juniors and seniors in high school right now. That's not what we want to do at all because it's very high maintenance. I mean, at least for me. I want more middle school kids. I want more freshmen. I want more 5-year-olds. I want more 10-year-olds because I want to develop those kids until they reach 17, 18. So really the approach is just that youth basketball training is so bad that I'm filling a huge gap in making sure that all of these kids have proper footwork, can use both hands, understand basic principles like handoffs and pick and rolls, can finish at the rim with contact. So all of our kids have succeeded in whatever right they're playing in, but we're not really taking a whole lot of kids in that need a plan and a blueprint for the development. Because at the end of the day, if you can master using both hands, right, finishing, passing, and dribbling, if you can get a pretty good looking jump shot and knock down 15 footers, possibly 20 footers when you get older, and you know how to draw contact. And then like really how hard is high school basketball? The hardest read you'll have to make is whether somebody hard hedges or soft hedges.
Yeah. No, facts. Yeah, dude. Basketball's so simple. That's the only reason I asked about the gimmicky trainer shit too, is I just feel like people definitely overcomplicate it. You know, I feel like it's definitely just the easiest sport if you understand spacing. I ask you a little bit about Mikey Williams and just kind of how you guys linked up and your relationship and what that's like working with him.
Yeah, so I've known him since he was really, really young. In fact, it's pretty cool. I saw middle school hoops TV post a video of him at a camp, and I was coaching him at the camp. But I've known him since he was really young. A lot of people from San Diego have known him since he was young. When the pandemic hit, obviously all gyms got shut down. I was doing a couple lessons here. A mutual friend of ours said, "Hey, like, can we get in the gym?" And I was like, "Okay, like, sure. Just make sure that, you know, we temperature check everybody, wash hands, hand sanitize, but like, you know, just let's be careful. You know, let's not put anything out there, let anybody know that we're in the gym, like we're not supposed to be gathering." This was, you know, in the prime, in the very beginning. So him and a few people came by. We just played some ones. That's it. You know, we played some one-on-one. It was cool. Whatever. We said, you know, catch you later. You know, figured I'd see him again soon, whatever. He texted me the next day and he's like, "Hey, can my dad work us out?" I'm like, "Bro, absolutely. That's not a problem." You know, so him and his brother come and his dad is starting to work him out, and they're going through a pretty basic workout, but really good workout in my opinion. Like a lot of backdoors, V cuts, and things like that. You know, pop outs, flares, etc. Just good, simple basketball. One drill pull-ups, and then Mikey's like, "Oh, I want to work off the bounce more." So I told his dad, I was like, "Hey, Malon, if you want me to, I'll put him through some workouts." He goes, "Yeah, for sure, put him through some drills." So I start putting him through some drills, and a couple of minutes later, Mikey and his brother Marvin are going super hard. Mikey's yelling at Marvin to go harder, and their dad just walks out and just is like, "Cool, like, I trust it. You're good. And you know what you're doing." Put them through maybe like 5 or 6, 7, 8 different drills. They liked it. They walked away, finished the workout. "Cool, I'll catch you guys later. You know, make sure to wash your hands." Text me the next day, "Hey, can we work out again?" "Sure, not a problem." He shows up, and, you know, again, it was the first time I really worked him out. So I didn't know if he was going to say like, you know, "We're going to do this," or "My dad's going to work us out," or whatever, because their dad came with him. He goes, Mikey looks at me and just goes like, "You know, what are we on? What are we doing?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I just figured, all right, well, I'll run the workout again. Went through, you know, 5 or 6, 7 different workouts. And then we kind of figured out what he liked to do, what pushed him, what made him go harder, what things he needed to work on. And then just from there, we had a routine going twice a day, once a day, twice a day, whatever it was.
I saw Mikey play in like 7th or 8th grade when he was playing with LeBron's kid in Vegas, and he was
Blue Chips.
What's up?
Blue chips, blue chips.
Yeah, blue chips, blue chips. He was easily the most athletic seventh grader I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's legit. He's legit 15.
He just turned 16.
Just turned 16.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was throwing down in seventh grade. That was crazy.
How just in the time you've known him and just recently, how do you think he's dealing? Like, I just can't believe how famous that guy is. You know what I mean? Just at that age, like how's he handling all that?
He's mature. He's mature. He's a good kid. He's mature. With that much, like that's a different 2 million, 3 million, whatever he has is a whole different level. But he handles it really well. He knows the people that are around him that are there for him, and he can kind of figure out the people that are there to use him.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. It's lagging out again.
He just makes sure, so anybody that like he's affiliated with, that's a teammate, that's a brother, a sister, whatever, like he's always resharing, reposting their stuff, like really making sure that his teammates are taken care of also, and that, you know, he's using his platform to showcase a lot of good stuff for the most part. So he handles it pretty well, and he doesn't really attack or go back in a bunch of negative comments here and there. You know, it's normal for a kid to like look at those things, but he handles it well.
Yeah, it seems like he does.
Yeah, I mean, he has that, like, he just did that thing with Drake. Like, at that age, I just can't imagine, you know, just that type of pressure. Like, but yeah, he does seem to be handling it well, man. What do you think? What do you see for his game? And have you talked to him since he transferred? And is he out there right now, or is he still here? He's over there.
He's there right now. Yeah, not a ton. I haven't really spoken to him a whole lot. You know, just when he was back here, he said, "Hey, can we work out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So, you know, him and his brother came to work out, and they got a lot of shots up and stuff. But haven't really spoken to him a whole bunch. You know, I'll reach out to him and just tell him I'm proud of him here and there, and you know what he's doing. But that's it. I mean, other than that, I'm just, hey, whenever you need me, I'm a phone call. He's actually in North Carolina right now. So a couple years ago, I spent a summer out there, trained him a ton. He used to play for the Hornets. So it's really not hard for me to go out there if I wanted to, but I mean, Mikey's doing well. Like he's got other trainers that he's working with and other people that he's working with. So, you know,
yeah, for sure.
It's fine.
And when did Jimmy Butler go to the Hoops house? When did he go through there?
I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
All good, man. Disclosed. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we just saw it on the thing. We just wanted to ask. And then, so you've had your
that was no, it was cool. I'll tell you how it came about. I won't say when though.
Yeah,
but you know, I got a call from his agent. Yeah, I got a call from his agent, and his agent just said like, "Hey, you know, is this Ryan Razookey, et cetera?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. What's going on?" He's like, "Hey, you know, Jimmy Butler would love to come to your gym." I was like, "Cool, sounds good. Just let me know a time and a place." And he's like, "All right, sweet, awesome. Thank you so much. Like, I'll connect you with his fitness trainer." And if you watched any of Jimmy Butler's like YouTube videos, they're awesome. But the fitness trainer, his name is James, really good guy. So him and I met his friends, Marquise and Mike, and you know, got to train all of them and work with them. Or you know, I got to train Marquise a lot more, and they came in a couple of times and got a ton of shots up and just worked out.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So now that you've had your gym for a year, and I watched an interview with you from a while ago. You said you've been training kids since you were 18. How old are you now?
24.
You're only 24? Damn,
Yeah.
dude, I thought you were a little older for some reason. That's awesome, man. So where do you see your business? Yeah, I think it's the beard, bro, honestly. Where do you see your business in the next 10 years? What's your plan? Do you want to get more gyms, expand?
A lot of things. Yeah, a lot of things. I mean, one, I'd love to open up a second gym. That's a goal of mine, a really big goal. You know, I want to open up another one because my brother helps me out here. So it's important for like the most consistent training is youth. Their schedules is the most consistent training, and it's I wouldn't say it's lower. I guess it's lower maintenance than pros, and it just makes more sense to help the youth as much as possible. So I want to open up another gym. And personally, my own personal goal is that I want to run camps all over the world, just because I want to travel the world, but I want to do something while I travel. I hate relaxing, as weird as that sounds. Like I really would hate to go on vacation and just sit there on the beach. I'm just wasting my time. I would rather go and train 400 kids in a language that I don't even understand, and then go relax on the beach for a little bit after I put in some work. So I want to travel the whole world training and running camps everywhere. I want to open up another gym, and I want to start teaching more coaches. So like teaching other trainers how to train and how to be successful business owners and how to do things the right way, what types of policies they need to have, what types of development works the best, what types of things they should be focusing on without having to like make them do a certain thing, but kind of just give them some guidance. So opening up that business as well. And then just really pushing social media, because the more sponsorships we get, the more people can pay our rent, and then we don't have to take care of that. So that means the more we can do for the kids.
I like it, man.
Yeah, man, you're great with social, man. You're really taking advantage of all those platforms. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you, so
Thank you.
with your, do guys, when they're out there, like a lot of league guys, I wonder this too, like when they're out there stinking it up, are they blaming their trainers? You know, like any of them?
I don't know. Unless, I guess the only time that you really see a player like specifically go like mad and blame the trainer is if a trainer was trying to fix somebody's shot. Because that's just a really touchy subject. A lot of players, even if they have a wanky shot, even if you told them the number and the percentage that they hit, they would still feel like they made it. Like, it's weird how much of a self-bias people have towards their jump shot. I mean, I could watch people shoot 100 shots, make like 20 of them, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a shooter." I'm like, "Huh? What? Like,
Not a maker.
Not a maker.
He's a shooter.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, and it's weird. Like I got so many kids who come to the gym and with wanky shots when they first come in, and they're like, "Oh, what do you mean? Like, but I make it." I'm like, "No, you don't." Like, if I really wanted to have you stand right here and shoot 100, you are not hitting more than 50 shots. You are not a shooter. Like, I need 80 minimum to even consider calling you a shooter.
You get a lot of pushback from guys? You
What's
get
up?
pushback from guys? Like when you're
Say it
telling,
again.
like, you know what you're talking about. Do you get pushback from players?
From kids, yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Like, the only time is shooting.
Yeah.
That's the only time that you push back. Yeah, with form. Always will shoot it like this, like this, like this, like this, and they'll be like, "But I make it." I'm like, "No, you don't. You made one shot."
Yeah, you make 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like,
that's
so like, what would be your approach? Not like if you, for example, were handed a guy like MKG, like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, like rookie year Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, like where do you start with that bullshit? You know, like because his shit. I mean, I've seen him try that. He's trying to fix it, but now it's all the way over here. Like, what do you do with a guy like that?
the first question I always ask is, do you actually want to fix it? Because a lot of people say they want to fix it, but then a week later they go right back to whatever ugly form they had. So the first question is, do you actually want to fix your jump shot? Because if you want to fix it, I can help you. But if you really don't want to fix it, I'm not even going to waste my time. So that's the first place to start. And then from there, I'd say, okay, well, I'll see you, with a league guy who has enough money to take 3 hours of my day and just stand there and rebound for him. I'll hire myself and 2 other rebounders, and the entire lesson will be me just saying, no, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. Tuck your, put your elbow here, put your hand here, place it here, put the ball here, shoot it here, finish like this, do this. Nope, and hold him here and do this and do that, until eventually the movements that are conscious become unconscious, or it becomes a lot easier. So, you do that for hours and hours. And then once you start to build the form and it becomes unconscious and the muscle memory is there, then you got to focus on his confidence. And that's a really hard thing, because that will slowly come. He's like, oh yeah, I'm making shots, and they feel really good with the form shooting. But then you put with that. But it's harder with guys who are older. But I've done it before, and it's worked. So I mean, it depends. Obviously, with the league guy, I would spend a lot of that time with him. With like a high school kid or middle school kid who has a wanky shot, I would show them what to do, and then say, I need you to go home. And if you don't get up 4,000 shots and come back with a much better looking jump shot next week, don't talk to me.
Yeah, keep it a beam with them. Yeah, no, that's the way to do it. Yeah, no, I could definitely see that, because I feel like league guys, especially, I mean, you're in the league, at the highest level of basketball. Like, I feel like some of those guys don't want to listen. Have you noticed that some guys don't want to be sponges, and then they kind of end up like tapping out sooner?
I've been blessed that I haven't dealt with that. Even when I was young, like I was 18 when I had my first NBA player, like he was listening to me and he was a sponge, but he would fight back on things where he would be like, oh, the role man wouldn't be there or this guy wouldn't be there. And you know how basketball changes in different eras. So sometimes we'd argue over, well, in the new age, because of this, or a big wouldn't be there, or the five would be stretched out. So we would kind of go back and forth. And sometimes we'd compromise and be like, okay, you know what? We'll work on both options. Or sometimes we'd be like, you know what? We don't do that no more. So, prior, a lot of players would one dribble pull up in the mid-range. Now, a lot of times you got to teach players to one dribble sidestep. So certain things like that, you kind of have to figure out, like, okay, do we want to make sure that you have that in your game happen here and there? So I'm okay with it as long as it's like a good battle where we're like trying to help each other.
Yeah. Do you ever watch like games in the league and are just get like frustrated? Like I could really cut out. He's still there, yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, okay. Do you ever watch like games sometimes and just think, man, like I could really help this guy? And then if you do think that, do you ever like contact them directly or do they usually hit you first?
No, I've actually I do it all the time, like in my head, but I'm so focused on the kids here at my facility that there's a lot of guys that I want to help. When you're already spending 12, 15 hours a day in the gym, sometimes it's hard to say, okay, I'm ready to take on another 1 or 2 hours to help on another person. So I think I'll get to that time in my life when I will start reaching out to those people and helping them. I have one guy from the Bulls who just messaged me and he was like, hey man, can you help me with my jump shot? And I was like, yeah, send me some videos back and forth. And we went back and forth, but it was hard to like keep up with him all the time. So we went back and forth and he was working on his shot a lot, really diligent guy. And at one point I was like, bro, you know what? Just literally come stay for a week and I'll help you out. And we'll work on it. Cause that was pretty cool of him to like be humble enough to reach out to me and just be like, dude, like, can you please help me? Yeah. So I think like in a couple years or so, if I have more time on my hands where I can help more people and do those things. Yeah. But I see what you're saying. Like I'll look at Ben Simmons and just be like, man, I wonder what we could do if we just had a month in the gym, just shooting like really good high quality shots. Or, who's another guy who I think could shoot the ball a little bit better. I mean, there's plenty, maybe Rondo or maybe like, Ricky Rubio or, anybody or Giannis. And I'm like, I wonder if I could help him. Like, I think it'd be really, really cool to spend some time with them and help them. But when you work with guys at that level, I'm humble enough to say, like, I don't need to be there by myself, that I'm cool with having another trainer to have some input and to have some help with it. Like, yeah, I can do it by myself, but I think it helps if we're collective as a group, and a unit to help someone the most.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, though. You too busy?
Yeah.
Good problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You're slowly but surely, man. You're like the C. Brickley of the West Coast, man. You're about to get you got the Lifetime Fitness out here. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's a blessing and a curse to have a gym this small. A blessing because the rent is so low that I'll never have to worry about that ever. A curse in two instances because the space is so small, so you can't host any runs or do anything like that if pros want to come and work out or train. It's a little kind of smaller to even host workouts of guys who are like 6'9", 6'10". We've done it, we do it, and it works out, but it's hard, like with the bigger players. And then it's really deep in San Diego, like inland. So it's tough. East County. So it's tough for guys like coming from LA and, to be like, oh yeah, easy, 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive. I'm there. Like, it's tough.
You got to go out.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. Dude, our dads actually know each other. That's so funny. Your dad and our dads know each other.
There's no way.
Nah, bro.
Small world.
The way we got connected with you is my dad. I was working with my dad. He works construction. He went. Your dad owned a shop. Yeah.
A meat market.
Yeah. We went there, and my dad was talking to him, and your dad was saying he's got a son named, because my name's Ryan. He was like, oh, I got a son named Ryan too. Trainer. He showed me your Instagram. Followed you from there, and then
No way.
Yeah,
that is so cool. What's funny? I made a connection. Drew Hanlon's dad also owns a meat market. So it's something about dudes.
Meat market.
got dad in the meat market, like the meat industry.
Yeah. No, my dad, your dad was like, yeah, he's a trainer, and I just know some trainers. I was like, oh, he's a trainer, and then I saw and you had like 100-something thousand followers at the time. I was like, oh, okay, pretty big trainer. And then he said you had your own shop, and it was right around when you were opening too.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what's it called, man? So if you could work, this is kind of a what if, any player, past or present of all time, who would you want to train?
Kobe, no question. You know what's funny is I said Kobe, but when Kobe passed, someone asked me that. I was like, you know what? If it's not Kobe, then it would be Jimmy Butler. And they're like, why Jimmy? I was like, because he's a dog. Like, that's just dope, man. Jimmy's a dog. Like him, guys like Donovan Mitchell, guys like I don't know, like who come, Jamal Murray, like guys that just like go hard, like, because I wouldn't call myself a motivator by any means. That's one of my least favorite things about training, is having to be a motivator. I love to teach, and I love to see guys go hard. I love to tell no, like you need to get here, you need to bump harder, you need to do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta create more space, you gotta knock down that shot. I don't need 5 in a row. And I love to see guys push themselves. But if you go slow, I have to tell you, like, you showed up to work out to get better, and I have to tell you to go hard. That's my least favorite part of the job.
Definitely. Do you ever find, when guys are doing that, are they usually younger?
It's all over the place. It happens at every age. Sometimes you'll give a guy a break if they've had, 2 or 3 workouts in that day or whatever it is. But, I'm like, okay, if you're going to waste your time, then let's not waste our time. So, you can get up some shots and work on your form or whatever, but don't make me push you through this workout.
Yeah, definitely. Man, well, we really appreciate you coming on, dude. Sorry the fucking connection was so laggy.
Whole time.
Zoom, yeah. We should have just pulled up down there. He was in San Diego today. Fuck.
I literally just got back.
Yeah, just got back.
We should come down.
What's up? I didn't know you guys were here, but yeah, anytime. Just say the word. Let me know.
Like an hour north, but yeah, we're close. We want to come through the hoops house.
Yeah, bro. If we want to like give this another run or something, if you're ever like, boy, I know you're fucking grind. I looked at your schedule too. I was on your website today, man. You're all hours every day, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, sorry for the lag and everything being all glitchy and shit, but we appreciate you having on, man. And this will probably be up in, what do you think, like two weeks? Yeah, we got one coming out Thursday, so it'll probably be up the next Thursday. So we'll like tag you and stuff. You can just like repost it and just we'll chop it up and stuff. Try to make it less laggy.
Appreciate your time, man.
No.
Oh man, I'm lagging.
What a great time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's all good. We appreciate you, bro.
Bro, this shit will not. All right, bro. Hey, keep doing your thing, man. All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, then.
I just want to talk, give me the throat, please. It's only been a year, you don't know me. And I'm screaming R.I.P. to Kobe. Oh, he's a lefty, kinda like Ginobili. That was last year, you don't know me. That was last year, that's the old me. Witching, shorty wanna curse me.